Okay, so I'll begin now.
No. A very good morning to everybody present here. I am Divya Jain, the moderator for today's session organized by Law Internships. It is a pleasure to welcome you all for today's semi-finals rounds, individual rounds. I wholeheartedly welcome our eminent judge and the participants from all over the country for the National Mediation Competition semi-final rounds. Rajiv sir is the partner at King's Tub and Kasiba, Hyderabad. Sir's practicing area focuses primarily on commercial litigation, consumer litigation, arbitration, company law, and regulatory issues. He has considerable experience in dealing with complex litigation matters and has been a recommended counsel for many multinational corporations during doing business in India and abroad. Sir advises a broad spectrum of clients working primarily with institutions, private equity funds, PSUs, banks, and multinational companies. Sir also acts for a number of Indian companies, particularly in the context of high profile commercial litigation and dispute resolution. It is a pleasure to have you amongst us, sir. We welcome you.
Thank you.
We shall now begin with the session. Our timekeeper for today is Ankita Kaushik.
Thank you very much. A very good morning to all present here, and I'd like to welcome both the parties to your mediation. At the outset, I would like to congratulate you on choosing to settle this amicably and out of court to make sure that both of you preserve and maintain your relationship. Before we begin, I have some questions which I would like to confirm from you. I hope that my audio and video are both clear.
Yes, sir.
With this, I hope that all of you are comfortable using this platform of video conferencing.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And if you have any technical assistance, if you require any technical assistance, Divya and Ankita would be more than happy to assist you with the same. With this, I hope that all of you have turned your cell phones off, and I hope that none of you have any time commitments for this next 1 hour, so we can ensure a smooth and fruitful mediation session. I hope that both of the counsels to both the parties have already signed and sent over the agreement to mediate and the confidentiality agreement. All right. With this, I would like to move on to the introductions. My name is Henry Ford. I have been an international mediator for the past 15 years, over the period of which I have conducted over 500 mediations. I have had a success rate of 80%, and I would like to say that you're in safe hands, and I'll be here to guide you through the process, along with my co-mediator, who shall introduce herself.
Thank you, Mediator 1. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this mediation. I'm very happy that the parties have come to mediate, and they have also come along to the country of Albania. I'm very glad, and I hope this mediation process will be fruitful. Also, I would like to explain how the mediation process is going to flow, so you'll get a better understanding, and you will not have any concerns regarding this in the between the session. One second, I think my co-mediator wants to intervene.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Apologies for the internet connection.
Okay.
Right. So before I pass on the baton to my co-mediator, I would like to state certain facts. But before that, we would like the parties to introduce themselves as an only name and in what capacity they're here today. Sir, you're muted, sir.
Hello, everyone. I'm the Attorney General of Atlantis, and I am here with the full authority from the President in order to negotiate and enter into a settlement.
Sir, in what capacity are you here, sir?
So I am Attorney General of Atlantis.
Okay. Glad to have you here, sir.
Very good morning. So I will be the counsel for I will be representing my nation here, and I'm very proud. And I have the assent of the Parliament to be in this power to mediate. But any agreement which we reach, I have to consent back. I have to get the consent of my Parliament for the agreement to be signed and settled.
Glad to have you here, ma'am. With this, I would just like to take you briefly through two small things, which are what is a mediation process and what are the rights that you're guaranteed. After which, my co-mediator will be taking you through the process, the way in which this mediation will be conducted, the rules that we will be setting down, and the agreement that pursues after this mediation, and what we as mediators will be playing here. With this, the first question I would like to ask is, have any of you attended a mediation proceeding before?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir,
Perfect.
we have.
Perfect. Then you must be aware that it is a form of facilitated negotiation where we will merely be helping you reach an amicable solution. With this, since you're both aware, I'd like to move on to the rights which are guaranteed to you. Primarily, there are three rights which will be granted to you. Firstly, it is to be at the outset, it is to be stated that this is a voluntary process. Therefore, at any given point, you feel that you wish to pursue some other forum of dispute resolution, or you feel that this method of dispute resolution is not for you, then you can choose to terminate the proceeding and choose the forum of your liking. Secondly, we as mediators here are as neutral parties. Therefore, we would like to state and declare that we do not hold any sort of interest or are associated with any of the parties here. We do not stand to benefit from the subject matter of this dispute by any means. However, we would like to state, we would like to state that if the parties do seek any sort of professional advice, we shall not be providing the same, and we shall not be we shall not be witnesses to any proceedings in regards to this matter. With this, I'd like to move on to the third point, which is the confidentiality. With regards to the confidentiality, I would like to state that this process will stay confidential as both the parties have signed the NDA. Additionally, my co-mediator and I will be taking notes to ensure that we do not miss out on any point. And if the parties demand the same, the notes regarding you will be provided to you. However, if the parties demand so, we will be disposing of the notes after the mediation proceedings are over. With this, an exception to the confidentiality rule will be that if any of the parties abuse, harass, or threaten, or do any action which is in violation of any law, we will be required to report the same to the respective authority. With this, now I hand over the baton to my co-mediator. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mediator 1, for introducing the mediation process as well as having the introductory part. I would like to continue where I have left the part of mine. Is that okay with both the parties?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So I'm aware that you have already been to mediation process, but it is my duty as a mediator to still let you know about the minimum details about it. So as my co-mediator has already mentioned, there is going to be confidentiality. So you have nothing to worry about. This is not going to go against you. You can just put forth your views, your ideas, everything set on the table. And we will not be summoned to the court. We will not be testifying against you. So if you have any concerns that if you freely put your thoughts and views today on the table, that it might turn against you any further, please have no such doubts, no such concerns. We are not going to enclose anything outside, okay? And also, as my co-mediator has already mentioned, the notes, we will be taking the notes for our purpose, but not for saving it. We will dispose it as soon as the session ends. So do not worry anything about the confidentiality process, okay? Also, as my co-mediator also has mentioned, we're a neutral party, right? So at any point, if you feel that we are being biased against you, please let us know. So we'll refrain from doing that. Please just keep it in mind, we are neutral party. We do not benefit from any of this, right? So let us know if we go wrong anywhere. And this process is not binding. It is just so that you people can get along, set agendas, and actually has satisfactory results rather than going to very long procedures, having fights, losing a lot of jobs in the country, right? So here we are trying to set agendas, get to it, get a satisfactory result. So I hope both the parties will not be competing against each other, but would rather want to amicably set the terms that are satisfactory to both. So I would also request for that, please do not override each other. Let one person talk, let them stop, and then you start. This is not a competition. Don't go for each other's throat. I think it's only then we can actually attain some solution that we are searching for today, right? And I would also like to state, please state your agendas in your opening statement, so we'll know how the process will flow, right? We can get to know what you want, what the other party wants, then we can actually have private caucus, right? Also, I would also say that nothing is agreed until everything is agreed, right? So you can keep putting your points forward, you can keep changing them, you can keep seeing the numbers and everything, right? So fine, so just think it as a mediation process is not binding. It is up to you to just put your views forward, put everything aside, and just come to a satisfactory result. So I hope you both get the fruitful result today, and I'm very happy that you have chose mediation and given us a chance to mediate you. Thank you. I would like party A to start. Is that fine with party B?
Sure, I'm fine with it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for joining. I would like to first of all extend my gratitude to Council of Fredonia for agreeing for mediation and being present here. So Atlantis and Fredonia, both countries have always shared a very friendly relationship. Okay, and both countries have been there with each other in every time of crisis. We have inseparable economic, social, cultural relations with Fredonia, and that we will never like to be tarnished. We have been providing residence and employment to more than 500,000 of Fredonians, uh, and we have always tried to provide them with better living standards. We are continuously trying to help Fredonia deal with the problem of population. We are always open by accepting their migrants, but you need to understand that we need to have an accountability of the same. We need to have an accountability of the migrants that are coming in our country. Okay, and I hope that Fredonia wants that too. Fredonia wants the accountability of the people going outside their country. Okay, so the first step that is required for accountability of the migrants is erection of a boundary wall, I guess. According to me, that is the very first step. The boundary we share is so porous that until and unless there is a erection of a boundary wall, the accountability cannot be managed. Okay, so I would like to discuss the same here, and moreover, I would like to discuss the issue of migrants, the increasing number of migrants that are entering into our country from Fredonia, and the warnings and the danger signs given to us by Fredonia of stopping the Bay of Marmara for the trade route. I would like to discuss the same too. So the agendas I would like to discuss for this session would be the erection of a boundary wall, uh, opening and the Bay of Marmara for the easy trade, uh, and and allowing and as well as restricting the migrants that are coming from Freedom. This is all I want to say in my opening statements, and these are the agendas I want to discuss.
Thank you very much, sir, for pointing it out exactly that what you aim to achieve here. We are glad to know that you've set out the agendas as well. Now I call upon the representative of Party B to state out their opening statement.
First of all, I would like to thank both the mediators for the beautiful introduction about what mediation is. And this is a dispute between two countries. So I thank both the mediators for assuring us about the confidentiality issues, because that's very important. So thank you both the mediators. I would also like to thank my council, the Council of Atlanta, because I'm very much thankful because you have been willing in the past, and I'm hoping that in the future also we could reach an amicable solution to this issue. I heard you, sir. I fully heard what your issue is, and I completely understand what you said. So to talk about the aspect in Fredonia's view, Fredonia is a huge country with a population of around 3 million people. We are still a developing country as compared to our neighbor Atlanta, who's a fully developed country. So as any developing country faces the problems, we also face the problem of unemployment, law and order, and it's not easy for us to maintain a huge population. I do understand it is our responsibility. I'm not denying that. But as a developing country, it is hard. It is hard for us on our financial resources. I do understand your issue. I heard you, sir. You said about you wanted to discuss about the boundary issue, the migrant issue, and the issue of the Bay of Myanmar. I do understand, sir. But we are not opposing to building a wall as a boundary. But the problem is that we are already facing a civil strife as well. So, an economically not very well-versed country as we are, we're already diverting a lot of funds towards this civil strife. Now, to build a boundary is a very good solution. But the problem is that we have to share half the expenses of this, which at this point of time, we economically cannot afford. But we are willing to reach a solution which could be beneficial for both of us. Because even if you also have to understand about your economical stability, right? So in your economical stability, it wouldn't even matter in your economy, even if you spend 100% building those walls. But for us, even a 50% would be a huge impact. So that is something I would be willing to discuss in the course of the mediation. I totally agree with the Council of Atlanta as to the agendas of this meeting, which should be the border dispute, building of the boundary issue, the migrant issue, and the working of dangerous, the warning signs. Yes, we're willing to discuss. And we also have a few propositions which could be beneficial for both the parties. Thank you.
Thank you, Party B, for addressing your concerns as well as setting up your agendas. So I would want to ask you, would you first want to have a joint conference or do you first want to have a private caucus?
Yes,
which one would you prefer?
I would prefer a joint conference, whatever.
Sure. What about you, Party B? What do you prefer?
It's fine with having a joint conference.
Sure, let's go ahead with joint conference. That's a good choice. Let's go ahead.
Before we begin with the joint conference, since we have clearly demarcated what agendas are we here to settle, namely the erection of boundary wall, the migrant transfer, and the blocking of the way. Which part exactly would the parties want to discuss?
I would like to discuss erection of a boundary wall.
Certainly, sir. And madam, are you okay with that?
Yes. So I would like to address the issue of, so the purpose of the boundary wall is to prevent the migrants from leaving our country and entering our country. But boundary wall is not the only solution. There are other solutions as well. Because the core problem here is that there is a reason for them to leave the country, which is the civil strife and the unemployment issues. As the respected council previously stated, the country of Atlanta has helped us immensely in the past. So I'm hoping that they could do something in form of an aid or in form of aid to address the issue of civil strikes as well, because that would also help us and Atlanta to reduce the amount building a wall will take a long time, right? So before that, if they could provide us with an aid to settle the dispute of the civil strife, that would be beneficial in the temporary time as well. So I would like to discuss that as well, if the Council of Atlanta is okay with that.
If
Yeah,
I may
I'm
intervene.
definitely fine. And yeah, building a boundary wall for such a large boundary that we share
Yes.
will be a time-taking process. But as I feel that it is a very necessary thing that we require right now because of very frequent border skirmishes that we are facing right now. And I expect Fredonia to contribute in the expenses that are going to happen in erection of a wall. I have some suggestions for you. I know that the country is facing some economical problems. I know there are several strikes going on. So what I would like to suggest is that we are going to make some investments in your country. Okay, first of all. Secondly, we have 2 million of your migrants, 500,000 of your migrants that have arrived before this civil strike, and more than 50,000 have arrived during the civil strike period. So we are happy to keep them. We are working to provide them with better employment opportunities, better living standards. We are providing them with residence, we are providing them with food, shelter, and everything we can do for them. Okay. So first of all, we would be happy to make investments in Fredonia. Secondly, we are happy to keep the migrants with us. And thirdly, we are open with an installment scheme for the payment of your half of construction of the boundary wall. Are you with me, Party B?
Yes, sir, I'm with you, but half is huge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Instead,
I'm sorry if
instead-
I may intervene.
yeah,
Yes,
sure.
sir. Yes, sir.
Apology. Before we move a bit forward, there are a lot of solutions that were proposed, and not all of them were engaged upon. Since Party B introduced the first solution where she stated that she wanted some sort of aid for the resolution of the unemployment issue and the civil strike issue. Party A, if I could get your views on the same.
Uh, we are not willing to help Fredonia with an aid, but we can definitely make some investments that would help people get employment out there in Fredonia that could possibly control the civil strike going on.
Okay.
We are not willing to make give an aid for that, but we are willing to make some investment for the same.
So, so if you're willing to make like investments there, would you be like open to initiate a free trade policy with your government if you could, ask them about it? Because that is also, because when you come for investment, the major problem is that the resources of our nation to a greater extent gets depleted, but our country, what it gains out of it is very less. So I don't want that to be a disadvantageous position for my country and even furthermore deteriorate our economic growth. You understand my concern, I hope, because this has happened in the future.
So, Council, we always have shared a very liberal trade policies. The Atlantis and Fredonia have always shared very liberal trade policies, and I am happy for all your suggestions. I am happy to take up anything, and I am going to ensure you that you won't face any losses because of those investments, and you are not going to hamper your natural resources because of that. We are planning to set up uh, like solar power plants out there in our country, and things related to hydropower plants. So these are some things that won't deplete your natural resources, but help generation of income for you, as well as gain some interest on the investment we have made. So
Yes,
that
sir.
would be very employment generating for your country, and that I think can help in controlling the civil side as well.
Yes, sir. So, sir, you suggested that was very good. We are open to building a wall together, but the 50-50 is not what we're agreeing upon. That we're willing to, that we're willing to negotiate on a, in the course of the mediation. But for now, okay, what I'm suggesting is that we could also tighten the posts. We could both the countries, because for the people of Fredonia to enter into Atlanta, there must be police forces on both the country, border police, to check that. So what I'm suggesting is that the both parties, both the countries, increase the number of posts which are in between our borders. So that would provide for temporary relief, during the course of building the wall. Will you be okay with that, sir?
Yeah, definitely. But I just want some assurance from Fredonia that if we establish, see, uh, if both the countries extend the number of the border posts like you suggested, there are chances of increase in the borders commissions that we are having. If the force that is deployed on the borders is increased, there are chances of border disputes as well. So I would like to have assurance and a point in the settlement agreement that both of the countries will follow a non-violence policy on the border.
Definitely, so definitely. And even we want to ensure the safety of our citizens as well when they cross over, that there is no violence. And also, sir, just to mention about the people who migrate from here to there, we're also, I think both of us can acknowledge that they also contribute as a major industrial force there, towards 30% at a cheap labor. So I think that is also advantageous to your country, just an acknowledgement. I would be really happy to have a private caucus now if both the mediators and the council agrees.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
sure.
sure.
Yeah.
Is party A
Excuse
going
me,
first?
if I can intervene.
Yeah.
Before we enter into a caucus, I just wanted to summarize 2 points so that we have a much fruitful and much concentrated, focused caucus. So there were 3 agendas which we had initially set down. The second agenda was with regards to the migrants transferring from one country to another. So with regards to that issue, since the Council of Party A has so generously agreed to ensure proper housing, proper care, and residence to the migrants, I believe. Hello, am I
Yes.
audible?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, you are.
Apologies. So since they have been since they have agreed to give them, so I believe that there has been an agreement on the same.
Sorry, sir, but we are willing to provide the citizens of Fredonia. We are already providing them with, and we are not open to have any more, matlab, not in a large number.
Agree. This was strictly with regards to the ones who have already migrated,
Yeah,
not the
yeah,
ones who
yeah,
are
yeah,
going to
yeah,
come.
yeah.
Yes,
And
adding to this, I would like to clarify if it's okay with my co-mediator. Is it?
yeah, go ahead.
So the agenda is you are okay to provide job, employment, housing to already existing migrants, but you're
Yeah,
not going to take up more migrants. Is that right? Okay,
yeah,
sure.
exactly.
Done.
And
Okay.
secondly, with regards to the aid for unemployment, which Party B had suggested, Party A has suggested that they're not open to this, but under the guise of investments, they will be resolving the same issue, and which has been agreed upon by Party B. Am I correct?
Yes. Yes.
Perfect. So that says that we have resolved one issue for now. Now we stand with 2 issues, which is with regards to erection of the boundary wall and blocking of the way. So now we'll go for the caucus, if that's okay
Yes.
with both the parties.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir,
Perfect.
definitely.
Perfect.
Which party would be going for the caucus first?
Party B, I presume.
I'm putting party A in the waiting.
Yes. Thank you.
You may go ahead.
Yes, party B. I start.
Yes.
Yes.
I
So
think
what
you
I
have
would
to.
like.
Yes. Sorry. No, please do tell me your confidential information, and if there is any confidential, please let us know, and then we'll set our result. How we can go about that, right? Okay.
Sure. So what I suggested is that, so what I want to tell in the private caucus is that, as I already told you, we are a financially not very well established country. So our police officers who are in the border, the police force, may or may not have been a part for this issue of, migrants slipping away from our country. So they might have been negligent in this front. So
Okay.
that is exactly why, to remedy this measure, I suggested that more police force from both the sides should be implemented in the borders. But I'm not willing this information. I'm not willing for this information to get out. And also, I'm sure we're going to address the issue of the blocking of the bay. The thing is, we are willing to let go of the blocking of the bay if our fellow councillor agrees to. We are actually, it is related to the border issue, right? So if we get a subsidy, not subsidy, we're actually willing to pay around 25 to 30% of cost which is incurred in building of the wall in the border. So that is 25 to 30 is the maximum we can do, and not 1% above that can be done on our part. That the economy hugely. So we're willing to pay 30%.
Yes.
And if they
So
agree
you
upon
want?
this, and if they agree upon this, we're willing to let go of the block of bay issue. That will not be
You want
implemented.
30% of what?
So the
I would like to ask, you want
I-
30% of what?
no, the party suggested that
Yeah.
we pay 50% in building of the wall, right? So I'm telling you,
Okay,
willing to
so
pay
you're only
30%,
saying
and that is the
30%.
maximum. Yes.
For building
Not,
of the
not
wall,
a penny more than
right?
that. Yes.
Okay.
But I will negotiate
Sure.
this information with the party.
Sure.
The 30% information I'm willing to negotiate. And the police officer issue, I do not want that to go out.
Sure, definitely.
Okay.
Okay, shall I?
And we're willing to let go of the block of bay issue, as I said earlier, but I will be discussing this. And that is precisely why I wanted to tell you this, that police issue. And that is why it's suggested that both the police officers, is strengthened on both the borders. And I'm hoping that in the course of the mediation that you would confirm that agenda of us.
Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
So we are happy that you share this crucial information, right? So basically you're saying you're okay with giving 30% to the wall? Right?
Maximum. That's
You
the
also want
maximum,
more
I want to emphasize on that.
maximum, fine. Right. 30% for the wall, and you also want police forces, and you're also agreeing to have a non-violence clause, right?
Yes, police forces on both the sides.
You have
We will
mentioned a
also
non-violence
strengthen our.
clause. Yeah, right.
Yes.
So yeah, as per my opinion, I think Party A has been quite generous in the offer, and I would suggest, this is just a suggestion, that I think you can go with the offer because they're
Yes.
actually offering employment and everything to you. So it's my suggestion that I think this is a good generous offer that you can look
And
up.
ma'am, the employment
That's
they
my
offer us
suggestion,
is
if I can
hugely
give it to you.
advantageous to them also, because our migrant workers can be employed at a very lesser wages
Yeah, of
compared to the
course.
citizens. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. That
Yes,
Ma'am,
definitely.
Madam
Yes,
Mediator and
Yes, Mediator.
Party B, may I? So I have two questions here. The
Yes,
first
sure.
question pertains to the fact you're ready to give the amount that you have said to 25 to 30% of the wall
Yes.
expense
Yes.
over what period of time? And if at all, it does not reach the situation where you cannot reach a consensus. So would you be willing to give 50% over a different?
No, that is not
Okay.
something we're willing to do.
Okay. And second question I have is with regards to the information that you've just provided us,
Yes.
which informations, apart from the police officers being negligent, are we allowed to disclose to the other party, and when would you like us to disclose the same?
Okay. you can, you mean in the private caucus? I think you can tell them that we are willing to, if they are willing to, let us pay only 30% and not 50%, then we will be agreeing on letting the block of bay issue.
So I say this during
Sorry.
the private caucus.
Yes, you can say that.
Can you repeat yourself? There's been a network issue.
So what I said is that if they agree on the 30%, we're willing to let go of the Bay of block of Bay of Mannar issue.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
I think we'll have a private caucus with the other party now.
Party A is with us.
Welcome back.
Thank
So-
you, sir.
Welcome back, sir. To maintain the impartial nature of our role right here, since we've exceeded 2 minutes at any given point of time, you feel that you want to exceed the time limit, we shall be giving the same to you. Moving on. Sir, is there anything you would like to tell us?
So it is a private caucus going on, right?
Yes.
Sir.
Yeah. Thank
And
you.
do not worry, your information will be confidential and will not be shared with the other party.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. So, sir, the main issue what is there is that we are happy to keep the migrants that we have from Fredonia, okay?
Okay.
But the Bay of Marmara is a very strategically and economically significant sea route for us too. And Fredonia has been having the control of it, customarily control of it from a very long time. And
Right.
they are giving us threats to block that sea route, okay? So, and secondly, that we are not so capable to entertain more number of migrants from Fredonia. So we are looking forward to have a wall erected on the boundary. So in order to keep a check and accountability of the migrants. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So what we are looking for here in this mediation session is that the Bay of Marmara should be open for us to trade. And secondly, we want Fredonia to equally pay for the boundary wall. For that, we are more than happily and willingly going to help them with installment schemes, and that investment thing I discussed earlier is on basis of that expense sharing issue. If party B, that is Fredonia, share the expenses, we will make the investment. We will give them 20, 25 years as long as they want to pay the 50% of their share. They can earn, they can generate income using the investment we have made and can pay us even. Okay, so we are more than happy doing that. But we want them to pay for the boundary wall. It's not going to work like we are doing it for them.
Okay.
That's all I want to discuss. Yeah.
Do you have any
Yes.
information to share? Any confidential information as well? Or have you told us everything?
I have told you everything.
Okay, done. Thank you.
I have a few questions, sir, if I may.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
Yes, definitely.
So, with regards to the equal footing on the payment, sir, I would like to know the flexibility that you will be willing to provide apart from the installment scheme.
Yes, sir. You may. Sir, are you saying something?
No, he has completed his question. I
Okay,
think he's
okay,
waiting for your
okay,
answer.
Okay. So, apart from installments, we are ready to make investments in the country of Fredonia, and not going below 45% in the expense of share of expenses for the boundary wall.
Okay.
We are not going below 45%.
Okay.
Okay.
The Council of Other Party has asked me to disclose to you that since you have mentioned that the bay is important to you, they have said that they're willing to let go of the blocking of the bay and not threaten you, contingent on the fact that the footing in the payment of erection of wall is reduced to 25 to 30% of the wall cost of the entire cost.
So is this negotiable?
So I am more than willing to seek international maritime arbitration if, because it is a natural thing. The sea routes are natural. Okay, it is a international body. They have a customary control, but they don't have all the rights over it. Okay,
Certainly,
so
sir.
I'm more than happy to go there for the arbitration after this mediation session if the issue is not resolved. But I'm not going below 45% for the same.
Certainly, sir. We understand. We were just posing their point, so we
Yeah,
get
yeah,
your
yeah,
views on it.
yeah,
And
yeah.
given the
Okay.
fact that both the parties have such a good relation and interdependence upon each other, we would
Yeah,
rather have you resolve this here itself.
yeah, that's why I'm here.
If
Yeah,
I may intervene, I think you have shared your information, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
because of the less time we have, I think we would wind up the
yeah,
caucus time
exactly,
because we have
exactly.
exceeded a lot of time, right? Thank you so
Certainly,
much.
ma'am. Certainly,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Let's talk to both of them.
Yes, ma'am.
Party B has joined the session.
Yes.
Welcome
Yeah.
back, ma'am. So we have mediator one. Would you like to summarize the caucuses
Yeah,
for
sure.
us?
Definitely. So party B has mentioned that they're only willing to pay 25 to 30% for the wall, right? And they're also willing to let go of the murmur if this condition has been satisfied, right? That's
The
the
block on
condition.
Burma just.
Yeah, just the block on murmur, right? This is the contention that you have placed. And then party A is not willing to agree to this. I think you can negotiate on it. They are willing to agree to 45%.
So
Is
I
that
would
fine by
just,
you?
I would just explain this. So first of all, I don't know why you're sticking to the 45%. That is because I don't think this building this wall is going to be financially a burden to you. As we have mentioned a cordial relationship in the future, I'm hoping that you would be able to understand because you are a very well developed country with huge resources. And even as I mentioned earlier, even if you spend 100% on building the wall, that is not going to affect your economy hugely. But for us, while a
Party B, you are on
Ma'am,
mute.
you are not audible. Ma'am, you are
We
not
can't hear
audible.
you.
Madam, you're not audible.
Please check the earphone connection of earphone.
Participants, you have exceeded 11 minutes of your conference. Your time is
Yeah.
up. Kindly wrap it up soon.
All right.
Okay.
Madam Mediator, would you like to summarize
Sure,
today's
but I
session?
think Party B is trying to, should we just go ahead or should we let Party B talk?
Party B,
I
if you
would like
could,
to say something.
Yeah.
If I
so just
can.
1 second.
Yeah.
Party B, if you can tell us, no, you're not
Yeah,
audible, but could you just tell us your part from the chat?
I think it's
I can't
better if
hear
we let
anyone
her
and I'm
join
audible.
back because it would be biased towards one party. So let us join
Yeah.
back, right? I think that would be better. Party B, leave the meeting and join back.
Party B, please talk so that we know if you are audible.
Till the time I
Your time has been stopped for now. It has been paused.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
am I audible now?
Yes, you are.
Yes. Welcome back,
My
madam.
God, I'm so sorry for the technical
It's
glitch.
absolutely fine.
No,
Okay.
no issue,
So
ma'am. No issue.
what I was saying is that we are already an economically very backward country, while the country of Atlanta is not. As I said earlier, even if you pay 100% in building this wall, you're not going to be economically extremely affected. But even a 30% is going to affect us. But still, we're willing to pay that because we want to maintain a cordial relationship. And if this is agreed upon, we're also willing to let go of the block. If the block pertains, this is going to be disadvantageous for both the countries, and that is going to result in loss for both Atlanta and our nation. So if we let go for Atlanta, so if we let go of that and we agree on a 30%, I see that it can be advantageous for the both of us. Could you please explain on how this is not going to be advantageous to you,
RTP,
sir?
sorry
Just
for
a
the
sec.
intervention, but I
Yes.
think the conference time has been very long extended,
Ma'am,
and I would like
can
to,
I
yeah,
please get
sure.
a minute to
Please ask
convey
the
my point?
judge if you can extend your time, because I think the judge is going to give
So,
you that.
sir, can we please extend the time?
I believe the time has been extended enough already, so would request both the parties to
Yeah.
conclude in the next step.
I would just like to make a summarized points of what we have gone through. And if there are anything we do not want to settle on, we can still have another mediation session to settle it on. As we
Yeah,
are running
definitely.
short of time, I think it would be quite fair to wind it up, right? So
Definitely.
Party A has proposed enough proposals. They have told that they'll agree only upon 45%, while Party B is agreeing only 30%. And Party B has told that it is okay, it is fine to let go of the port closure only if it is agreeing to 30%, right? So this is something that you are not agreeing upon of you. Let us discuss in next mediation. Is that fine? Party B has guaranteed employment to all the migrants are already existing in the country of Fredonia, right? Sorry, Atlanta. Next, Party B has also proposed that they are going to give you 20 to 25 years of time to pay the amount to build the wall if you are willing to give 45% of it. So they are giving you 20 to 25 years time limit. So just note it down so you can have it. And also, I think you both have agreed to have a clause of non-violence in your agreement so that there is no threat to your life on both the sides of the port. I think even this is agreed, right? So these are the proposals that have been made. All of them are agreed upon except the percentage of money that is going to be taken for the building of the wall. So I think we can discuss upon it in the next mediation session.
And on a friendly
Party A,
basis,
do you want to say something?
between the mediation, we're letting to go of the Bay issue until the next mediation is addressed. But this is temporary, but it will be fully established and agreed upon only if in the upcoming mediations.
Okay.
Thank you.
We are very
Ma'am,
elated to hear that. We're very happy that you have come to this conclusion. So I think a temporary suspension of the port, right? Okay. So
Yes,
these are
temporary
the
suspension. I want to mention temporary.
yeah,
yes.
they're definitely temporary. Now my co-mediator will take up the remaining part. Okay?
Party A, I believe you have something to say.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Ma'am, as you say that we are not
Sir,
economically
I'm sorry to
pressure.
intervene. Please just keep it short and to the closing statements.
Yeah. Just a minute, sir. So we are very much in the economic pressure because we are trying to provide better living standards and employment opportunities to all the citizens we are receiving from Fredonia, as well as we are going to make investments in your country that will be a huge economic burden for us too. And we are only going to make it if you are willing to contribute to 45% of the 45% in the expenses that are going to incur in erection of a wall, boundary wall. Moreover, that will be an economic support for you if you are going to pay the installment.
Right,
The
sir.
installments can last for 20 to 25 years. And
Okay.
we are so happy, we are so glad that you have suspended the blockades in the Bay of Marmara. We are so happy for it. We are so thankful for it. And moreover, it is international waters. It is international waters. So only God has control on it. only God has control on it.
Thank you so
I'm
much,
so
sir.
thankful. I'm
So
Thank
the
you so much,
same
sir.
way with the
Ma'am,
border, you cannot force us to build a border.
ma'am,
That is
ma'am,
not binding. But
ma'am,
Yes,
that's
if I may
definitely.
another
It
intervene,
will be
mediation.
done in the next session.
if I
Okay,
may.
That's
please.
for
Yeah.
another
So,
mediation.
madam, respectfully, thank you so much for coming to your mediation. I believe that this was a fruitful discussion where a lot of agreements were made, and although there were some disagreements, I believe that steps were taken to convert those disagreements into agreements. I believe that since the both of you, in fact, me and my co-mediator, both of us believe that since the both of you have a long-standing relationship and such intense economic interdependence on each other, I believe that both of you will work it out. Therefore, we believe that in the next session, it will be beneficial if we come with a fresh mind and discuss the points and reach to more agreements.
I thank both the mediators. Yes, please continue. Just
Apologies. Therefore, I hope that we shall meet soon. And since we're all busy people, we've got nations to run, we will see you next time.
I just have my closing statement to do.
Yes,
It is
ma'am.
not done yet.
Apologies. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sure. So I thank both the mediators for coordinating this mediation very beautifully organized manner. Thank you. And I also thank the council for being patient and open to all the suggestions that we suggested. I hope that we could maintain a cordial relationship because this is international. I understand that this is an international issue and none of us have binding. We're here purely because we want to maintain a cordial relationship. So I'm very happy that we could reach upon an agreement where temporarily for the border issue we agree that we will enforce police officers, more police officers. I'm very happy about that we could reach on that, and I'm very happy that you are willing to invest in our country, which is both beneficial to your country and our country. I'm very happy that we agreed on both these things, and the percentage, as to the percentage, I think it can be settled in a future mediation in the course of the future mediations. So I thank the council and the mediators profusely. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
May I make my closing statement, please, sir?
So
Yes, sir, definitely.
So I gave you the time to make your closing statements.
Okay, it has already done.
Apologies, sir. That has already been done, and due to the positive time, I think we will conclude today's session.
Okay. Definitely, sir. Definitely. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
I believe that the session has ended.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, participants. I would like to ask Mr. Rajiv, sir, if he has any comments or inputs about the same.
Yeah, thank you, Divya. So I think that was a good session. First of all, congratulations to all the four parties who were here, to both the mediators as well as to Party A and Party B. I think it was a good session, and it is how an international
Excuse me, sir. You are
mediation
not
takes place, more or
clearly
less.
audible. Excuse me.
Sorry, sir, but
Okay.
there is a network issue.
Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. No.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I was saying, while the format that you guys followed is something that is followed in international mediation proceedings, it is not the same format that we adopt in the pre-litigation. But having said that, it was a good session. May I ask which year all of you are law students, right? Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
which year are you guys in, or what year of law school?
So I am
Third
in
year, sir.
second year. I'm a second year student, sir.
Okay,
I'm a third year student.
So I'm a third year student too.
that's nice.
So I'm a final year student.
Okay, and how about you, me? That's nice. Yeah, I could sense that from the way you were speaking. Just a second, I think. Yeah. Okay. So sorry, I was getting a call. Yeah. So am I audible again?
Yes, sir.
Is everyone able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, so as I was saying, it's good to know that there is a mixture of students from various years. Couple of you are third years, one of you is a second year student. That's very nice. So this is something that I think all of you guys should focus on through law school, attending mediation competitions and even moot courts and debates and all of that. This is something that will definitely add to the holistic growth of your career going forward. But coming back to the session, I well, like I said, it was a very good session, but I would have been happier to maybe see a couple of more points discussed. For example, both of the parties focused lot upon the wall and the percentage of payments and the installments going into the wall. But one issue which I felt could have been discussed more was the type of the type of immigrants that that is the issue here. With, like, for example, whether the migrants that Atlantis is talking about are illegal migrants or legal migrants, right? Like, for example, even if you build a wall, the legal migration will still happen. People who will get a visa and want to work in Atlantis will still be going from TradeOnet to Atlantis, right? But the problem that the wall is trying to curb is the illegal migration, right? So I felt that distinction between the two classes of migration was something that wasn't drawn, right? It was just I know the problem also kept silent on it, but I think either of the parties could have addressed this distinction, because what does a wall do? Ultimately, it only prohibits people from crossing over illegally, and it's also it only prohibits people from crossing over illegally on land. People can still take boats, and like there is a bay, right? People can still take boats and go across the sea. So there are various loopholes that can be uh, attributed to building a wall. So those are some points which I felt were missing or could have been brought up. But other than that, I think the discussions were very fruitful, and they went well. And I think both the mediators did a good job as well. Of course, goes without saying, both the parties did a good job as well. Yeah, I think that's it from my side. Any questions, if you guys have, please feel free to ask.
So if you have the time, would you mind giving us personal feedback, if that's okay with the moderator as well?
Sure, Divya, would that be okay?
So we are running a little bit beyond the time. We have another session schedule.
Okay. So I'll tell you what, I think that's right. So we do have one more session to get to. You guys can take my email ID from Divya, and if there are any questions with regard to personal feedback, please feel free to write to me.
Sure, sir. Thank
Okay,
you.
sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you so much.
I have a
Thank you so much.
question. If there is only one session after this, can we join this session post this for our feedback?
We will. You are asking about which one in this?
I don't think I heard you correctly.
What I'm asking is, since there is one more session after this, and presuming there are none after this, can we join the session after us so that we afterwards for feedback?
We will let you know if that is possible, because we need to see if sir will be available after that session.
Definitely, depending on sir's availability, of course.
So I let you know
You're not audible.
session is over. If you guys are still free, maybe we can have a quick session. But hello, am I not audible?
No, sir.
Okay, just a second.
Yeah, now you are. Now you are.
Yeah, it's fine, sir.
Yeah, I think there is a network issue. Now, I'm saying I have an appearance before the NCLT Hyderabad as soon as the second session is over. So time permitting, I'll definitely have another session with you guys. Otherwise, please feel free to write to me on my email.
Definitely.
Thank
Sir.
you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Definitely, sir. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
sir.
sir.
All right. Thank you.
I, Divya Jain, on behalf of Law Internships, would like to extend a hearty gratitude to Mr. Rajiv Gatla sir, who honored us with this enlightening session by being a judge for the National Mediation Competition 2020 semi-finals rounds. I must also mention our deep sense of appreciation to all the participants who actively participated today. Hope this round was a great learning experience for all of you. Thank you again, one and all.
Thank you.
Thank you.